What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah. I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, my name's Rivah. I'm here to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions, and of course, my reaction to this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the video. I want you guys to hear everything that this man has to say. Apparently, this man has received a lot of backlash on TikTok, on Instagram, all on social media based off of the things that he said in this video. So I'm going to play the video, let you guys hear it without any interruptions, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinions, of course, afterwards.
Hey, yo. Don't nobody know your daughter is 14, 15 years old, man. They don't. Especially when they see them wearing these tight-ass shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out the goddamn shorts. Men see physical, we see it. We don't know she 15, 14, man. Sis, you don't see your daughter out there look like she having an ass-out contest with you. You ain't gonna say nothing? Or you just gonna victimize the people that look at her? Ain't you the one that bought them motherfucking clothes? Huh? Ain't you the one that... Man, check that shit. It's warm as hell, man. You got these little girls walking down the street. I'm riding down the block, seeing all the kids for the prom. Seems like all the little girls' prom dresses got their ass and their titties out. That's normal to you? You don't feel weird about that shit? You got grown men riding by, grown men with gray beards, looking at your little 12, 13, 14-year-old daughter. They looking at you, looking at her ass. That don't bother you? Man, you need to get your shit together, man. Something's up. And I guess, if you get somebody looking at your kid, you get somebody looking at your motherfucking kid, you gonna bust their ass, right? You gonna get the strap, grab the ratchet and bust their ass, right? Because they said something disrespectful to your 15-year-old, them big ass titties, big ass hanging out in little ass shorts, little ass clothes that you wore. You bought them shits. Look like you went and bought them shits from a store called Build a Little Hoe. So somebody check them, right? So now the rest of the summer gonna consist of shootouts and dead bodies because you ain't be a better steward, be a good parent, and teach your child the importance of protecting their private stuff. Your child in competition with you. That's cute to you? Oh, you trying to let people see she get it from her mother. Huh? Sis, get your shit together. Bruh, pull up. Man, I understand you ain't with her no more. Pull up. You know your daughter getting older. She getting better. She's starting to develop now. Pull up. Encourage the mother to buy your daughter some training bras and shit. Some respectful ass shorts, man. To get to the knees. You heard me? Word up. Come on, man. Let's be accountable to each other, man. Word up. Especially in the day we got all these secret pervert ass, perverted ass, the predatory ass dudes out here, man. And then now weed is legal. So that's telling your 14-year-old, here come burn this blunt. And sit in the backseat of this caddy and call me daddy. Come on, jump in the G-Ride, we out. Come on, y'all, it's levels to this shit. Get on top of your affairs, family, parents. Nobody want to hear nothing about, what's happening in the violence and no. Nah, man, we starting that shit. Let's be better parents to our kids out here. Word up. And another thing, all you people out there screaming about the murders in the street, I got a question for you. Why every time you screaming about the murders in the street, you want to protest, bomb on the city hall, you want to march and everything, but why every time you get in an argument with somebody, you call them murderers, you call them shooters? How that work? Man, get it together, man. This summer is our summer. We need to be better people, better parents, better accountable parents, better responsible, accountable parents for our own children, for our own city, for our own community, for our own village, for our own nation, man. Brother Malik speaks, man. Share this video.
Okay, first of all, I mean, well, people definitely shared the video. Let me tell you that because I saw it, right? And he was getting bashed on like I said, all social media platforms for this video. But excuse me for laughing in the beginning. It's not because of the context of what he's saying, but like I did not watch this video before I played it right in front of you guys, and his voice and everything it was just funny. Like he was just going mad hard. Like he just turned the camera on and was just like going off. There's so many things to say. So many things to say. First off, let's talk about the nitty gritty. Okay. if we want to be honest, maybe a lot of people don't like the delivery, right? He said he was talking about Newark. So obviously he must be from Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark, okay? He's going to have a certain demeanor when he speaks based off of where he comes from. Maybe it's the fact that it's a man who's saying it. But if we're going to be honest, we're in a society now where there is no shame. There is no shame. You know, when we were younger and we were growing up, there was like, you know, your mom doesn't approve of certain things, but then also you have your grandma that's coming around, like your aunts. Like there's so many other women that were upholding a certain respectful, classy demeanor, that they were the ones that were keeping the children accountable, even if the mother wasn't. So like maybe you can wear these booty shorts around your mom, but you definitely know you can't wear it around your grandma or your aunts, you know? And so I think that's one of the biggest issues, is that people have created this space that like, oh, you can do whatever you want to, you know, if somebody talks about you or somebody says something about, you know, your child or the way that they're dressed, then they're the problem. And that's not always the case. That's not always the case, because how can somebody know if they're walking down the street how old a person is? There's a video that I actually am going to do a reaction to, slightly related to this, where it's the other way around too. It's not just men who are doing that with young girls. It's also women who are doing that with young boys, right? They don't know how old they are. They see the full beard. They see how tall he is. They assume that he's around their age bracket. And the only way that we, right, should be able to protect our children is to protect them. Protect them even from themselves. It doesn't matter what's in fashion. It doesn't matter what looks good. It doesn't matter what your friend who's skinny can wear. It doesn't matter what so-and-so around the corner is wearing. You are my child, so I have to make sure that I'm covering you. I have to make sure that your innocence is going to be protected, whether you're with me or not, so that you can stay on code even when you're not around your family, even when, you know, there's not somebody that's technically around to protect you because you're 16, 17, maybe you're hanging out with your friends. We need to make sure that you understand how to maneuver around real life. This kind of reminds me of like, I saw some videos on TikTok. I'm sure I'm going to find one and react to one eventually. But this reminds me of like some videos on TikTok where there's like a girl in the house and she's saying like, oh, you know, so-and-so is coming over. Like the mom is saying like, so-and-so is coming over. Maybe it's a family friend, an uncle, whoever. And she's like, oh, you know, the mom is saying to the daughter, oh, you know, you should change your clothes. And the daughter is like, oh, well, isn't he the problem? Because I should be able to be comfortable. He should know that I'm a child, or he should know, you know, how to respect me. And all the moms are like, oh, yeah, you know, point taken. So true. So this and so that. I understand where they're coming from. But is that the reality of the world that we live in? No, it is not. So if people are making videos like that and they're talking about people who are actually blood connected to them, whether it be their father, their uncles, their cousins, their brothers, whoever, imagine a man on the street who doesn't know you from anywhere. And he's seeing a girl, because if you look at the food, you look at how these kids are growing, you can see kids that are in elementary school and you would think they're in high school. Okay, in middle school and you think they're in high school. You know, you understand what I'm talking about. Imagine somebody who doesn't know this person. All of the people look the same. The women and the children, especially these teenagers, they look the same. They all have on the wigs, the lashes, the nails. Okay, the cleavage out, the belly skin. Like he said, you know, booty hanging out. And they all look the same. What is there to differentiate? It's not like you can say like, oh, well, you know, you can tell for a fact that she's a child. It's not the same, because everyone looks the same, like I said. And then he brought up a great point. Then as a mom, you see that, you want to go off. You want to get mad. Oh, why are you looking at her? That's my daughter. You know, why would you be looking at a child like that? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you that you find it okay that your daughter is a walking sex symbol at 13, 14, 12? sometimes even 10 years old. And if we want to, guys, I'm not on here to sugarcoat anything. I want to have a candid conversation, because everybody know I say it all the time. Rivah love the kids. Okay, Rivah loves the kids. So we have to be honest. A lot of mothers sometimes are out there advertising. They're using their daughter as a walking billboard for many different reasons. Sometimes it's, like he said, they want to see, oh yeah, this is my daughter. She looked just like her mom. She's shaped just like me. That's how I looked at her age. Sometimes it's so that that child can possibly get a man that's wealthy that can come back and take care of her. We're being honest here. We're being honest. Don't beat me up too bad in the comment section, but we got to be real. Okay? And sometimes it's that you have a lack of friendship around you. You have a lack of friends around you, and you want to act like you hanging out with your hot homegirl, and it's your daughter. You trying to make you and your daughter look good. Oh yeah, don't we look the same age? What happened to protection? What happened to covering? What happened to things that were age appropriate? There's not even music that's age appropriate anymore. Everybody listens to the same thing. Everybody dresses the same way. If you as a parent don't instill in your child, like, hey, that's inappropriate. You're not supposed to be dressing like that at this age. This is not in your, thing. We pull the shirt down, get a longer shirt, cover your cleavage. No, you don't need to wear those pants that are too tight. No, you don't need to go everywhere in leggings. How do you expect people on the outside to view this person? Because they're not looking at this person as, oh, my baby, oh, my daughter, oh, my little girl. No, they're looking at that like a woman, because that's how she's being portrayed under your watch. And I got to be honest too. I'm talking about the mothers, because I feel like obviously that's a mother's space, right? Like, especially when you have a daughter. But to be honest, two things. One, sometimes the mom dress worse than the daughter, to be real. So she doesn't even see the magnitude of how her daughter is even dressing, because she dresses worse. And then also, this is why it's important to have good fathers around their children. Because you see, men know how men think. So men don't play those games. A great father will see his daughter and be like, what are you wearing? Go change that. And you have the mom, oh, you too strict. Why you always got to say something? Oh, that's what all the kids wearing these days. And you see the dad like, I don't care what these kids are wearing. My daughter is not going to wear that, because I know how she's going to be viewed. And I want to protect my child. And I specifically said good fathers, because you have some daddies walking around with their child with belly skin the same way, acting just like the moms. So it's not a one-sided thing. This is a parent thing. Yeah, some dads that will see it and, oh, well, that's how they do. I can't tell her nothing. Her mama bought it. I can't. We need to protect our children. We need to protect their innocence. We need to protect them from situations even occurring. I say it all the time. Prevention is better than cure. It's better to prevent or protect them in situations in hopes that, right? In hopes that it will be better, in hopes that there will be better outcomes. Because it's 2022. The world is very different. And it's changing drastically every day. You don't have to just be fearful of men viewing your daughter. You have to be fearful of women as well. We've heard about the stories of the women who were baiting other women for men. The women who were baiting other women to trap them into, certain situations. Whether it be, street walking or, street walking, but they taking them to another country, if you get what I'm saying. Because some women will think like, oh, we have to just go against the men because, these men are just terrible. They're nasty. They're disgusting creatures. And then not realizing that you're comfortable with your daughter being around another woman, but you don't know her mindset either. I think we just have to do better. We can't have 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds and having them thinking that it's cool to be a city girl. Having them thinking it's cool to be a hot girl. Having them thinking that the only way that they can be pretty or beautiful is that if they're showing cleavage or showing skin or showing body. Because as adults, or as mature adults, I should say, we're aware that what you put out, what visual you put out is how people are going to receive you. If children are trusting you and your guidance as parents, they don't have to like it all the time. They don't have to agree all the time. But you have to know that you're doing your job to cover them. That's what you're a parent for. To create a decent human being that will grow up and somehow contribute to society or the world around them. Not just somebody that can do something that can benefit you. Just like, parents who be said the same way that they're not covering their daughters with clothing, they're sending their sons out in the streets to go figure it out. Because they need help with the light bill. They need help with this. They need help with gas money. They need help with groceries. And any way he gets it is fine as long as he's going to come back and help. We have to protect our children. Have to. So again, the delivery, people might not have liked the delivery. People might not have liked how he said it. People might not have liked that it came from a man. But we got to be real. I don't see nothing wrong. Okay. I don't see anything wrong that he said. I genuinely don't. Let me know what you guys think about this, though, in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Let me know. We could talk about it in the comment section. And then make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And hit that post notification bell. I post a video every single day, but the times usually vary. So if you hit that bell, it will notify you every single time that I post. Love you guys from my heart. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.